had been a busy, busy week. Jesus was in constant motion. From the time he woke up in the morning to the final breath he took before drifting off to sleep. Preaching, healing, teaching. He had done it all, and now all he wanted to do was rest. All he wanted was just a little bit of sleep. And so he climbed aboard Simon Peter's boat, and he said to him, take me anywhere where the crowds are not. I just need some time to rest. Simon set sail for the opposite end of the lake, the region of the Gadarenes, a place noted for its seclusion. They were moments into their journey when Simon noticed that the Lord had already fallen asleep in the back of the boat. The day started out a delightfully beautiful one. It was a little chilly at first, but the warm sun felt good on their skin. Peter stood in the bow of the boat and he raised his face to the sun and enjoyed the quiet moments as the boat gently sailed across the lake. The other disciples were napping, or thinking, or meditating to themselves, and it was one of those rare moments when all 12 of them were quiet at the same time. And Peter soaked in the silence. If he listened carefully, he could hear the water splashing against the side of the boat, or the birds chirping overhead, or the wind blowing through the sail. But mostly what Peter noticed was the quiet. It was blissfully quiet. He closed his eyes and he offered a prayer of thanksgiving. Thanksgiving for that peaceful moment. But he was startled by the sound of thunder in the distance. It can't be, he thought to himself. There's not a cloud in the sky. But when he opened his eyes, he noticed there were indeed clouds in the sky. And they were dark, and they were ominous clouds, and they were rolling in quickly from the north. The gentle breeze had become stronger and colder, and it caused a chill to run down his spine. The boat, which had been sailing smoothly across an even sea, began to rise and fall with the waves that appeared from out of nowhere. Now, Peter was a seasoned fisherman. He had sailed this very boat in all kinds of weather. There was nothing he had not seen or experienced. He was confident in his ability on the water. But the sudden change in the weather was unnerving. He looked in the distance to his destination and he calculated how long it would take him to get there, and he realized that the storm was overtaking him. The boat rose high on the crest of a wave, and then it came crashing down, and water splashed into the boat and surprised the disciples, who in those moments were drenched and began bailing. It was in that moment that Peter realized that he was in trouble. He glanced back to the master in the back of the boat, but Jesus was still sleeping. So Peter took control of the situation. He began barking orders at the other disciples. He was, after all, the senior disciple. And he was the most seasoned fisherman on this vessel, the captain of the ship, if you will. But his confidence began to disappear as the boat took on more water. He glanced to the back of the boat, hoping that Jesus was making his way to the front to offer support and comfort, but Jesus was asleep. Does he not realize the trouble we're in? Does Jesus not care that we're about to drown? Why is he sleeping? the rain began. A few intermittent drops at first, which quickly became a deluge. Peter thought of Noah and wondered if the captain of the ark ever got as soaked as he was becoming now. The rain was so hard that it stung his face. And again, he looked back at Jesus, who was still sleeping. A flash of lightning was followed by a loud clap of thunder that startled Peter. A wave crashed over the starboard side, and poor John was almost washed out to sea. A gust of wind blew in from the south, and it was so fierce that Peter had to grab the side of the boat to keep from falling over. And Jesus was sleeping. The disciples ran to the back of the boat and they started screaming at the top of their lungs, "Lord, save us! Don't you care if we drowned?" They shook Peter awake. They shook Jesus awake, and he sat up looking confused, looking bewildered, wondering what the excitement was all about. There was a sense of calm in his demeanor as he rowed and made his way to the bow. There was a look of assurance in his eyes as he looked into the darkness of the storm. He stood in the bow, looking at the heart of the storm as though to assess the level of the danger before him. A huge wave broke over the bow and drenched him from head to toe, and he didn't even seem to notice. He was oblivious to the danger. He raised his hand to the wind, and with a flick of a wrist, he shouted, "Peace! Be still!" And suddenly, it was gone. The wind, the rain, the lightning, the thunder, the waves, the fear, the danger, it was all gone. The sun broke through the clouds, and a rainbow stretched across the sky, and all again was silent. More silent now than it had been before the storm. The disciples breathed a sigh of relief. But when they looked at Jesus, he seemed irritated. He looked frustrated. And he said to them, "Why? Why were you so afraid? Do you not have any faith at all? When are you going to trust me? My friends, my dear disciple friends, don't you understand? You don't have to be afraid." There are storms all around us today. Can you see the dark clouds that are a part of your own life? Do you feel the winds blowing against your heart? What storms are raging in your heart today? To these storms, the Master Jesus says, "Peace, be still." You do not have to be afraid.